Hey there, everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for some more Age of Wonders 4, and I've been looking at kind of the situation I got to deal with here with Yellow, and have some new thoughts on the situation as I'm looking at this with a fresh set of eyes after being off for a week. But before we get into that, let's get back into your feedback for this episode. There is something quickly I did want to say. Last week I was talking about how it felt that the multiplayer had been largely fixed. Unfortunately, it still has a lot of issues. While I did make it through like 30 turns, no issues with my brother, um, I keep getting like a cannot queue action at the moment if I play in any game with like 3 or more people. It's like it happens to all of us. It's just like down here in the bottom center of the screen, it'll tell you can't queue an action because another player is making a decision or something like that. But it'll do it when nobody else is making a decision, like everybody else has ended their turn and they don't have any pending notifications. We've been checking like the event log, and nobody has any like pending decisions to make or anything. It also tends to get goofed up after a battle, where you'll do a battle, but it won't give you the post-battle screen, and you have to actually go into the event log to click on something to like get your reward or like conclude the end battle screen or whatever that is. So there's still some bugs there that need to be worked out. It is better than what it used to be, but I did want to kind of correct myself because I was talking about that last week. They still have a lot of work they need to do to really get the multiplayer into what I would consider good shape. It's at least playable now, but it's still extremely janky, and we have to keep like Alt F4ing the game and reloading. Even trying to exit the game normally when it does this, it hangs up and you just get stuck in an infinite loading loop. So we've been Alt F4ing or Control Alt deleting to and just having to reload the game. That seems to be the only way to fix it now. So yeah, still needs some work in that area. Triumph Debs, if you're watching, please, it would be wonderful if we could just get the multiplayer stable. That is like by far my biggest issue with this game right now, because I like to be able to play with my friends. But that all being said, spiel aside, let's get into your feedback for this week. Um, from from actually me, the first comment, I put myself at number 1 because I'm selfish like that. I just wanted to make sure I remember to do this. This wizard tower is really close to being done. I'm going to hurry the production on that. Um, get that extra Imperium going. And I can go ahead and grab something else here too. Did I get that big boost of... Yes, I did. I already did the big city border expansion. Um, I think I was going to put a Rune Carver's camp there to help with mana. I think I might go ahead and do that now. Forest of Stakes also, I was going to put that here. That one gives me more uh, more draft per adjacent forester. That actually is kind of useful right now, but I'm going to go with the Rune Carver's camp first. I need that extra mana, and it does that also gives me more draft. So let's put one of those right, because I could put another quarry here and get even more benefit out of it. So I'm going to put the Rune Carver's camp right here. That way it could be touching up to three quarries eventually. But yeah, so that's done. And then let's go through. Mana provided by Chosen Destroyers has been doubled. So this is from Red Marut. The mana provided by Chosen Destroyers got doubled during the Golem update. If you can go see by going up here, checking out Icebrood. Okay, so now the tooltip's not going to work. Anybody else? Can I have that tooltip, please? Okay, well, I don't know why that's not working, but if you go to Chosen Destroyers, it used to give you, like, I think it was 40 gold, 20 mana, and 20 research per siege city. It is now 40 gold, 40 mana, and 40 research per siege city. So the bonuses for mana and research got doubled, which is why my magic income increased so dramatically between the episode where they didn't have the update and the one where I did have the update. So thanks for pointing that out. That explains that. From Umar Dara, reminding me to not forget about the quest with the hasteberries up here. I do totally want to get that done, but there are some other issues that have cropped up that are going to require my attention first. And we'll see how things go. Yellow over here, I think, is a lot scarier than I thought they actually were. From Chris Lighthawk, Wand of Healing could be good for turn 1 heals since it can be used while moving. I agree. That's a good idea. I've been doing a lot of constant healing on my units, and I think I've decided to give the Wand of Healing to her because she's a melee hero. Having the Wand of Lightning Strikes, while it's cool, she's normally going to be in the center of combat. So I'm going to go ahead and give her the Wand of Healing, which is in here somewhere. in, in here somewhere. Oh, good gosh, I have more than I thought. Wand of Inversion. No, that's not it, although that is a good one. Wand of Poison Darts, Locket of Channeling, Amulet of Vitality. Where is it? There it is. It was right at the top, right where I started. Okay, I'm going to confirm that. She could use it because if purple attacks on the next turn, she could use it to heal that Inquisitor that's down a little bit of health already. I agree. I think that's a good item to give to somebody who needs to potentially heal their troops quickly. From Chris Lighthawk, the Cloud in a Bottle actually only does have a range of 1. I was talking about this in the last episode. The reason Bram's has a range of 2 is because Bram has Distant Evocation as one of his hero upgrades, so he can actually shoot a little bit further. Well, I guess I can't really show you there. Actually, isn't there? There is a list in here where you can see what upgrades the heroes do have. I guess it's not important right now. Oh, these are the ones they can get. Oh, Learned is at the bottom, that's right. So yeah, Bram has Distant Evocation here. That adds 1 range to his magic attack, and that includes his Cloud in a Bottle. So you can see it has a range of 2 listed there. Jormag's only says 1, because Jormag does not have Distant Evocation. So yeah, that's worth pointing out. I wonder if that would work on Jormag's Breath attack. That's interesting. It is technically a magic attack. That might be worth looking into. From Chris Lighthawk and Correa Reyes, Golems now have half morale loss instead of none. They now have a Heartless trait. You can see it on these guys' Golems here, which just lowers their morale loss by 50%. So it is still harder to get them to rout, but they can rout. Also, I don't think they have... they don't have the immunity to status effects anymore that they used to have, which I think is very good. It didn't make sense to me that you couldn't freeze a golem, or you couldn't especially stun it with electricity. Like, you're basically frying its circuits. So I think that was a good change. Honestly, these guys got nerfed. Ironically, the golem update nerfed golems hard, particularly the iron golems. They got nerfed super hard in the golem update. A little ironic, but I do think it was necessary. These guys were so good, they were literally always in my army. I always included them in my builds. They were just that good. So I do think they needed some nerfs, and it does help me in this situation, so I'm not complaining. From Chris Lighthawk, Metropolitan Society upgrade also affects the capital itself. That's here in the Empire tree. If... I think it's that one right there, yeah. Cities that share a border with the Throne City gain 10% in all types of income. This apparently affects the capital city itself, which could be really good, especially if the Chosen Destroyers upgrade kind of comes through here. I think it might be coming through... No, I don't think that's factored in here. No, Domain is like... Gold Mine, Tithe Collector, Ice... Well, it does say Icebrood plus 170, so... Arcane Artisans, Mana Node Governor bonuses, School of Cryomancy. I don't think it's coming through here. Why does that say Arcane Artisans? I didn't think Arcane Artisans give you... Oh wait, no, that's something different. Okay. Yeah, I don't think the bonuses from my Chosen Destroyers perk are coming through my capital necessarily. I was kind of hoping they would, but no, they just come like magically out of nowhere from Chosen Destroyers. So it wouldn't affect the income of that necessarily, but it would still be a lot of extra income per turn. And I think it is worth picking that up. I don't believe I needed Imperium for anything else at the immediate moment, because I got the big siege upgrade that I really wanted. So I might pick that up. I don't see a reason not to. That seems like a big bonus. Let's double check to make sure this actually works, because I'm at 422 now and 153, 140. I don't know if it'll affect Imperium, but that's at 55. We can keep an eye on that. It does say all types of income, so let's grab it and see if that made a difference. 464, 168. It didn't affect Imperium, but it did affect these a little bit. Not as much as I was hoping, but it is more than what I was making. Well, actually, no, I think that did give me about another 40 gold per turn, because I was making like 360. Now I'm at 403 and 101 mana per turn. Yeah, that's a good choice. That's a good call. I didn't actually know that that would affect the way it's written. I just assumed it was cities that touch the capital, not the capital itself. But that's pretty cool. From Clydon, the Tome of Artificing could be very useful for siege magic. That is a good point, and might be a tome that I research in the future. From Correa Reus, I mentioned that I could respec Jormag's upgrades or just get new upgrades. I don't think I want to respec Jormag. I kind of like Jormag the way they are, but I do think that grabbing future upgrades into Magecraft, and particularly, basically this was Carrera Reyes' suggestion, was going into the battle magic tree, picking up like Magecraft, and War or Arcane Strength. So it gives magic attacks more accuracy, which that's not really needed, but it also increases damage, and more importantly, allows magic attacks to ignore status resistance. I could also, like I mentioned, potentially pick up Distant Evocation, which might work for my breath attack. I'm not 100% sure if it does, but it is a magic attack, so I think, yeah, it's a magic attack. It says it right there, cooldown 1 and then magic. So yeah, I think going in here, grabbing some of those upgrades could be really, really good, and then just using Jormag to spam breath attack like every other turn could be insanely powerful. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking there. And then from Nels Monster X, just a good suggestion, and this is the final comment before we get into some gameplay, but check the rankings every now and then. A reminder to check the rankings. And I'm glad Nels brought this up, because if you go, rankings are actually kind of hidden in quests here, but if you go into quests, go to victory conditions and click military victory, I can see the military rankings. As you can see, I'm at the top, which doesn't surprise me too much. I've been building a pretty big army, but behind me is actually yellow, not purple, which kind of makes sense. I guess I shouldn't be surprised considering how hard I've been hitting purple lately, but purple just keeps getting more and more to throw at me, which makes me scared as to what yellow may have. Both of them have that both of them have resilience and swamp adaptation, which is annoying, resilience in particular. Yeah, so yellow actually is more powerful than purple is right now, and if I look at their army, you can see why. They have a lot of tier 3 units here. They've got some tier 4s mixed in. They're starting to mix in Tyrant Knights, which is scary to see. I was hoping I could knock these guys out before tier 4 started showing up. And they've got Eagle Riders in the back there. Now, I've got a couple ways that I could handle this situation. I could go out now and attack that 3 stack. If I did that, I would end up fighting this 3 stack and then the 6 stack and that 6 stack. And those are by far their most powerful stacks here. So I could leave part of their army out, which is mostly weak units, and I could leave those 2 Eagle Riders out. I could also instead hold ground, bunker up, bring in an extra Berserker, and another one on the next turn. If they advance, he could probably reach, and also get guided projectiles. I think I'm going to go with option B. I was ready to attack yellow here, but I think I would rather wait for them to maybe make a mistake in their unit positioning when they begin the siege of this city. I think right now, my army versus this much tier 3 firepower and multiple heroes, I don't think I would fare very well in that fight. I would lose a lot of stuff. Because I'm not only fighting tier 3s, but I'm also fighting, I think in the mix of all that, there's 5 tier 4s, plus a bunch of tier 3s, and I'm mostly tier 3s and tier 2s. I don't think that's a safe battle for me to fight. I think I would struggle to even win that. I was a little maybe too optimistic about that at first. So what I'm going to do is wait for guided projectiles to get done, because that's a pretty big power boost when it finishes. And I'm going to probably drop one of the White Witches in this case, because they aren't really the best counter to these frog people because of how resistant they are to ice. So I'm going to drop whichever one is the lowest ranked, probably, which I guess is going to be one of these gold ones over here. We'll drop you. I'm going to put you here. Right. Actually, put you right there. Okay. I'll move you here. I'm going to move Bram's army onto that tile there. I'm actually going to move these guys completely out of the situation because they're just not going to be involved at all. And then I want to move this guy down to replace the White Witch that left. Okay, now they have to siege this fort. So we're going to hope that they make a mistake when they set up their siege. This also, waiting a turn also gives some of my injured guys a chance to finish healing up, which is very much needed. I'm also going to bring you down because I think I could fit him in on the next turn. Right there, okay. Alright, and as for Jormeg's group, apparently I forgot to start the siege of this city, I noticed, so let's get that started now. What does it say? Start in 2 turns. Okay, well, let's add siege projects. I'm gonna undermine walls. We're gonna do... I could swear I did this already. This is weird. I can't sabotage support. Instead, I'm gonna break battlements. Because I need my mana right now. I'm gonna need it for a battle upcoming soon. So we're going to break battlements, we're going to undermine the walls, and construct onagers. That gives me 7 turns until the breach. Okay, and the siege has begun, so we're good. Purple will likely counterattack here, and that's okay. I'm going to flip my phone over so you guys don't hear my text coming through. There we go. Hero leveled up. Okay, new guy leveled up, the archer guy, who I'm afraid might die on this turn because he kind of got left behind the rest of the group there. Summon animal, warding bond, visions of woe. Probably summon animal for him. Just give him an extra little bit of firepower. Yeah, let's do that. I kind of like putting the summon animal stuff on the ranged users who can stay in the back, summon stuff, and sort of play keep away. Was I upgrading him to be an army leader? It looks like I was. I'm going to give him precision training since he's an archer. That'll benefit him as well as any other archers that I put with him. Spell's ready to launch. Blizzard is ready, but I'm not going to use it on this turn because these guys can't actually hit my army on this turn, so they can't initiate a battle. Okay. Apparently I captured some more heroes. Let's inspect them for any good gear. That actually could be... No, that doesn't really benefit any of my heroes. About the Ring of the Inspiring Killer. That one doesn't really matter. The helmet maybe I could use. Okay, well, execute. And what about you? I just need to check to make sure anyone could use the helmet. I don't think he's got anything. So we'll just add to the mounting crypt. Mostly just want to make sure, like, okay, so you've already got a helmet like that. Jormag obviously can't wear one, so yeah, I think I don't need any of that loot right now. Okay. No, I don't want to recruit him. Apple do cast Burden of Guilt. Oh, that was yellow who cast Burden of Guilt on me way over there. Okay, that wasn't purple. But that does explain why that army got slowed down so much compared to the others. I just wish I had moved them first, so I had noticed that. Alright. Let's drop a quick save and see what happens here. I expect yellow will initiate the siege. I just hope they set up poorly for it. And purple will probably counterattack Jormag's group. But I think this army isn't quite as scary. They've got some tier 3s, and they do have a bunch of heroes here, but they don't have any tier 4s. I don't expect to see a whole lot of that from purple at this point. If I can just hold off and siege their capital, I just need 7 more turns and I can redirect everything at yellow. If I can manage to just knock them out of the game. Okay, this maybe isn't ideal. They're bringing in more stuff. But they also left in a very awkward stack. Okay, purple's throwing everything they've got at me, including what I think is their leader in this? No, actually, Reyna is not in this fight. Okay. Let's do this just out of curiosity. Not good enough in my opinion. We can do better. I don't want to lose, especially that Eagle Rider. That's a tier 4. No, we're gonna do this one ourselves. All right. It's an interesting battlefield. I don't know if I've seen one with like this half wall built in the middle of it before, outside of like bandit camps. It's almost like I'm the one defending a bandit camp. It's a little interesting. So they've got some injured stuff, some stuff that's already a little beat up. I'm going to, let's see, let's first start off with like what I was going to do with these two. Move forward and you use your healing wand on him. Wow, that's 30 hit points. That dude's got a lot of max health. Okay, well, we'll take it. I think, can you reach him from back there? Okay, you could also heal him. Anybody else need a little pick-me-up? You do, but you can't quite reach. Well, you know what? That's okay. I'm going to give strength and regen to everybody that I can in each army anyway. Because that'll come back. These guys will get that back. Can't quite get my hero in and the guy in the front, so I'll just drop it there. All right. It's a bit of a chaotic defensive line, but everybody's healing, and that's what's important. I'm sure they'll use some magic against me to try to whittle me down. Looks like they're going to heal themselves up first, though. Can't say I blame them. All right, just got to hold the line here. That guy will come in with a charge attack, no doubt. Sunder defense on somebody. Wonder if I could slide to the left here and avoid that. I could actually put Jormag right up next to that guy to prevent his charge entirely. And then I could move units up to sort of punish anything that went after Jormag, like putting a Berserker right here. That might be good. They can't really do a lot other than bring in another Berserker from that side. Jormag could also go for a breath attack here. Maybe try to get a lucky freeze on that guy. What's his status resistance? He's got 5. So I'm thinking about just being aggressive on this side and sort of swinging everybody sort of like a swipe up and to the left. I don't know if I want to face them in a line or do it that way. I think I might let them approach me, actually. I think if they bunch up a little more, I think Jormag can do a lot more damage on an opening move. Yeah, I'm going to back out of range of those knights and see if they bunch up in a way that is self-destructive. Besides, the longer I wait, the more quickly I get my heals back on the guys that I've used them on. So yeah, let's do that. Put the fairy here. You here. Jormag can fly over here. Just need to make sure that guy can't hit the fairy. He can't, okay. He can hit Jormag, though. I don't really like that. I don't want him to be able to hit anything. So we're going to back off a little bit more. So that knight can't reach Jormag and kind of pull everybody else back, too. I can sort of get to a point right around here where I don't think he could reach anyone. I'm gonna leave this hero here, I think. Once again, Inquisitor's making up my front line. Not my first choice, but it'll work. Yeah, I just want to get a smart defensive position and basically just force them to come after me. Oh yeah, I couldn't cast guided projectiles because they attacked me. For a second there, I was thinking I had forgotten to cast guided projectiles before the battle began, but I'm good. Okay, and then kind of wrap him around there so he's in the borders of that guy. I can also... Okay, I think everybody's good. I think I'm going to leave it there and see what they do. I also am probably going to drop a mass condemnation on that big group in the middle to make them more vulnerable to status effects. Probably... Who do I want to hit with this? Do I want to include him or the two up top? Probably want to make sure the hero's in there. So let's drop it right there. Did their status protection just go down and up? I think overall it went down. I think I may have triggered some reactionary ability because it looked like their status protection went up. Right. It blinded my units up at that top section. Okay, that's a mistake on your part, I think. Oh, they really want to go for that aggressive play with the heroes. All right, I'm fine with this. I like this better. Because they have just walked right into the middle of a lot of firepower. I think that hero's dead. Though I do only have a 50% chance to hit them. I have to make sure that I do this intelligently. I think I'm going to go aggressive with the Inquisitors here and just take the hero out. As for Jormag, there's a number of options, but I think the best one is probably to try to hit this group up here. Although that group right there is the one that's all been condemned. Although, I think they've mixed up since then. I know nobody in this group has been condemned. Could hit them with electricity and soften them up. Does this have a secondary effect? It can blind. That doesn't really matter. Okay, I can get the opening hit on the knight. That's actually pretty important. I think I'm going to do that. Alright, here's the plan. Fairy is going to hit this group. I'm going to try to deal with them quickly. Jormag's going to go up here and do the breath attack. I think I could actually do it from here, which is a little safer. Yeah, I don't even have to move all the way right up next to him. Okay, I just slowed them. I froze the pikemen in the back. That's better than nothing. I'll take it. And then I want you to go... Oh man, he's so close to being dead. wonder if I could use you to finish him off. If I can, I'm gonna do this. Okay, he's been slowed, so he can't do an attack of opportunity. So I'm gonna move him up here, move this guy around, and try to land. Oh, he doesn't have a very good chance to hit. Okay, we'll just use the White Witch for this. Although I am gonna leave her on this side, so she's closer to the rest of the battle. I'm gonna hit him with her. Whether or not she freezes doesn't matter, because I think this is enough for this guy to take... Yeah, he can actually just take that knight out entirely. Okay. It's a good start over here. And then as for these guys, we're going to... See, I'm thinking about just dropping a big AoE heal right here, so they all have that much more regen. I'll see if I need that hero for anything, because they could do it pretty much any time. I'm gonna be aggressive and take this hero out. Although I can't quite hit them. Got a chance to freeze. I should have used her magic attack a second ago when they weren't in the way. Alright, let's use this one. I think she might be... Oh, I got the freeze. Okay, good. Now, basically anybody goes and spits on her and she's gonna die. I would really rather not use Bolt of Judgment yet if I could avoid it, but nobody else can... Okay, you've actually got a chance to hit. Let's try this. 50-50. Take that. Okay, good. Now, as for you... See, the main goal is, as it always has been for a while, is break their morale. It's Corrupt Soul, Tier 3. Odds of debuffing that one aren't great. I think what I'm gonna do is use this guy's ability of Embolden, give a bunch of my units Strengthened. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to drop that right here. Although I am going to turn the Eagle Rider before I use it, because I'm not sure that leaves him in defense mode. Got some Rally, got some Strengthened. Kind of need to get her out of the front line. I shouldn't have positioned her there. That was a bit of a mistake, but these things happen. Alright, what spells do I have access to? I'm trying not to use too much mana because I think I'm going to need some on the next turn, although I am getting more. Mass Condemn could be dropped right here to hit the hero, but it doesn't really do a whole lot else. That hero is extremely resistant. I think my best shot with this hero is just to hit them with the stuff. Are they a melee hero? They are. A melee strike. And it doesn't look like they're going to do a whole lot of damage with it. They do have Draining Blade. And they've got that inversion thing. I don't think this hero is really that scary going into the next turn. They could threaten my archer a little bit, but I think I can reshuffle these units around on the front line to get them behind melee units, and I'll be in better shape. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, kind of build a wall here. Like this. I could even get a few free hits in on this guy. And maybe try to slow or weaken this one. resisted everything. It's a 32% freeze chance. It's probably better than nothing. I'll take the damage, though, instead of the freeze chance. Okay, that may have left the Inquisitor as a vulnerable target, so I'm going to use this guy here. Now, they could run around and hit that guy on the side. So I'm probably going to want a little bit of extra firepower down there to assist. It's the question of where this hero needs to be right now. Actually, I think for the moment, I am going to stick with my original plan of just dropping a big regen heal. Although I'm beginning to think I might want it over here instead, on that group. Let's just give them all regen now. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, I don't like how it left her flank vulnerable. But there's nothing I can really do about that. Okay, I think this top section is fine, so I'm going to start moving guys down here. I would like to have somebody on defense mode. Actually, I would love for somebody to hit that knight before he has a chance to charge in and hurt anything. Otherwise, I'll probably just leave the War Shaman on defense mode over there. They can take a hit from a knight and be okay. It's not like they need to do many attacks. But I actually do have a pretty good chance of stunning him, so I'm going to take that. Okay, good. Kind of like where this is at. I'll leave you on defense. And do I want to move forward with that Berserker? You know what? I think I kind of do. Now that he has regen, let's go for it. That takes out a nice big chunk of health there. You could even take another crack at him if you want to. Or sunder or slow down pretty much anything else. I think I'm going to target the hero, though, and just try to get them out of there. So I'm not as worried about the snake. Okay, unfortunately resisted all status effects again. Okay. Let's see what they can throw at me. Alright, Dave up here needs some heals. Okay, they hit a lot harder in the middle than I thought. Oh, they had another shock unit that I didn't notice. Oh, Dave went berserk. Alright, this is fine because I think Jormag can come in and tail swipe and kind of get that middle group off of me. Glad the knight couldn't charge on this turn. Yeah, get your little flank attack off. I really, really, really would love to get through this without any unit losses. But I think Dave's in trouble. He's just gone crazy. We've lost him. That's why I'm bringing in reinforcements, though. Fortunately, he's taken some chunks out of that hero. That hero's about dead. Huh? Alright. Now what can I do to get him out of this terrible situation? I could kill the hero. I could kill a lot of this stuff, actually. Maybe I could even surround him and heal him. Is their healing ready? No, can't use for one more turn. Could cloud in a bottle and push them off, but I think it pushes back all units, not just enemy units. Alright, let's start from the top. Because I kind of know what needs to go down up here. I'm going to have this Berserker take the hit from the shield guy to kill the pike in the back. just keep triggering lower and lower morale. Maybe we can trigger a retreat here. And Jormag could come tail swipe both of those guys, but it would leave me pretty vulnerable to the knight in the back. Not sure that I like that. But I don't think I need to worry about the shield guy anymore. I could drop a heal here and help... no, I can't quite reach the guy who needs it most. Okay. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is move Jormag forward a little bit. Maybe move him here. A tail swipe is still definitely on the table, so I'm going to see how much damage I can do with everybody else. If I could kill that guy with other units, that would be ideal. Oh, there's maybe another option too. Okay, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to move Jormag here. We'll do the tail swipe, and I know this leaves my back vulnerable, but I think I can kill this guy with a combination of other units. Actually, that already, as it is, messed up his ability to retaliate. But I'm going to move... That actually, since that goofed up both of their retaliation strikes, it should allow me... this guy's still a problem, though. And the snake's in a way of getting to him. Okay. A lot of stuff has to happen here. I need this guy to die, but in order for him to die, I need to hit him with units that can actually land the hit. This person isn't in a great position to do that. I guess from here they have a decent shot. So let's take this. Okay, one complete miss. I'm just not gonna quite get it. Alright, I might have to drop Ice Coffin on him. Because there's other units that I need to do other things here. Alright, we're gonna Ice Coffin him, and then I'm gonna hit him with this guy. Okay. Now that he's down, I'm gonna move this guy up, and I want him to go after the knight in the back. Keep him from getting a free charge attack on Jormag. Now I can sort of work my way through the middle here. Now the problem is I've got guys trapped behind other things. I would love to get this guy out of the situation he's in. Don't know if I can, but I can certainly try. She could... I want to try to do this in a way where I can also make sure I kill the hero on this turn. What I'm thinking is I need to kill the snake so that the hero can get out and go help these guys over here. I may as well use this right now. It's a free action. She could phase, but I don't really want to use that. Okay, I think I'll have the range units do this. Get rid of the snake. Hero goes out and engages the iron golems, which is what they're good at. Oh, never mind. I went through all that, but I could actually just go straight across. This guy can take that one, no problem. And their morale is really starting to hurt. I think that hero's actually fleeing. Several of them are, in fact. I think I can trigger a full route here. Which one's a higher tier? The Corrupt Soul is a higher tier, so kill that one. I can take out the hero. With this guy. There we go. The enemy is fleeing the field. No, I want to chase them down and tear them apart. Okay, looks like Dave lives to fight another day. Only barely. Unfortunately, a lot of this stuff is going to probably come back right at me in a few more turns, but well, at least I took out a big chunk of them. Okay, who's next? Now it's just a matter of chasing everything down. Nobody's at particularly low health, but I can land a couple hits on that snake there, it looks like, so I'll do that. Maybe I can poison... he'll probably get away because he's mounted. Maybe I can poison him. That's right, you better run, cowards. Get out of here. Oh, fortunately, some of them have decided to run right past me. Unwise, but alright. I won't be able to reach him with a stun. That guy I might, though. But I don't have an Inquisitor that can use it. Alright, well, go ahead and flank him. You can't do anything else, so finish him off. Jormag could maybe freeze the guy that's trying to run. That is certainly a possibility. These guys, I could try to stun something. Basically, the idea is to take anyone that can stun stuff and get them out there. You can be useful by going and finishing that snake off. I would actually like you to heal him in case Purple can still cast a spell. I don't really want him to get picked off or sniped by a spell. Alright, basically I need to decide which one of these units I want to try to stun. 73% on the Golem, 39 on the Hero, but that's by far the biggest reward if I can get it. You know what, let's just go for it. Got it. Okay, sweet. Alright, everybody chase that hero down. Okay, and she can phase, actually, so... Although it doesn't actually matter here, I don't think. You know what? It actually does help a little bit. Hop up right there. And you might be able to reach that guy. Oh, just barely. Well, you could try him. Slowed him and stunned him, okay. Cool. I'm gonna have Jormag try to freeze that guy out there. Didn't get the freeze, but I did slow him. He can't quite make it off the battlefield on this turn. Although I don't know that I can actually chase him down. I will have one more chance to stun him. Anyone down there doesn't really matter. I think I moved everyone else as far as they can move. Okay. The main prize here is if I can take out that other hero on my way out. I think he's dead. Oh yeah, he's dead. I mean, at this point, I could get greedy and go for something else. Because now this guy's got a stun available. 90% on the golems, 100% on the pikes. I would rather take out a tier 3. Did that just... They resisted that. Frick. Yeah. Well, I guess you don't get every 90. Can you reach him from here? No. No, you can't. Well, the rest of them will get away, but that's alright. I'm gonna try to snipe this guy on his way out. It's a 59. No, he resisted. Okay, maybe I can still kill him. Because that guy's got... Yeah, okay. I think I can kill him anyway. Oh wait, hang on. I might have an option here. If he goes that way, he could hit the golem again and get it. So maybe Jormag could... Jormag doesn't really have a range attack, though, is the problem. Oh, that knight's so close. I don't think this guy will kill it. And I'm out of spells. No, I think it's that guy or the golem. Unfortunately, I think I'd rather take out the knight right now. They're a little scarier than the golems are now, in my opinion, after the nerfs. So we'll use him for this. Okay, I think everybody over on this side is done. Yep. So the rest gets away. But they still have to roll that 50-50 for retreating, so it's not all bad. It looks like they died anyway. Alright, so who got away? One of their knights escaped. Actually, it looks like 2 of their knights escaped and a daylight spear. Everything else died. Are they going to regroup and do another attack, or are they going to regroup and run? They're going to regroup for another attack. Oh my gosh, they just won't let off. Okay, let's see what Otto says. This one their leader's actually in on. Everything died except for a tier 2. But I lost... No. We'll retry it. I think they've got a lot of crappier units in this one. So we're going to do it again. Yeah, there's still a lot of golems, but I don't see as many knights. They have gargoyles, which is... They're still a shock unit, but they're not anywhere near as good as knights are. Alright, so I need to heal this guy up very quickly. Come to the center. Actually, what I can do is move... Let's do this intelligently for once. Move these guys here and drop the healing on him like this. And then I want to move him over here, as well as anyone else who can reach. Doesn't seem like a lot. Let's see, you here, I'll put you here. Drop another healing here. As for this group, I'm going to bunch them up kind of like... Yeah, there's kind of stuff in the way that's sort of a problem. We'll do it as best as we can. I want that group healed like that. And then I want you to use... No, not you. I want you to use your big heal and get all of those people regen. So this guy should have 3 stacks of regen active on him now. And then Jormag can use... Yeah, we'll wait on Jormag's regen. I'll move Jormag over here for that purpose. This might be Purple's. I'm hesitant to say this, but this could be their last-ditch effort. I expect in 7 turns they may be able to build up another army, but they've got to be on their last legs here. Alright, this guy's looking good, but we need more heals in there. So let's fit as many units as I can in on this. And also I can kind of start positioning them front to prepare for the defense. I would also like to have this guy in on this. Oh, I forgot he has restoration. I can resurrect one dead guy. So even if Dave did die, I could have brought him back. Let's get those range units in there. Behind those lines. Actually, I think I'd rather have you down here and put the archer more in the middle. Eagle Rider can come back. Watch out for that group on the side. With you and you. I'll bring... That group on the side isn't really that scary. So I'm going to bring this guy more around here. There's a lot more heavy firepower up there. For now, I'll leave him here. I need heals on that guy. I would like heals on this guy if he can reach. I think I can. Keep you kind of behind Jormag. Gotta remember to use my cloud in a bottle. I didn't think to use that in the last battle for some reason. Okay, right there. Perfect. Okay. And then we will see what they throw at me. That is a lot of iron golems. I can't help myself. I need to drop... Ooh, wait, would I rather drop it on that group with the fairy in it or get 3 iron golems? I'm going to take 3 iron golems. Okay, everybody is healing up nicely. I say that, and then everyone is on fire. I must have a hero that can do that. Or maybe they don't, actually. What in the heck? No, that might have just been one of their spells. Okay, this group is clearly going to be the problem side. Well, at least everybody's got in that group has a lot of regen active right now. So that'll help make up for all the fire. As for the golem, or the gargoyles over here, they're just going to be a nuisance. They always are, but I should be able to handle them. I think Jormag needs to go do giant ice dragon things. Unfortunately, Jormag's been slowed. I would like to get rid of that if I can. Restoration would dispel Jormag's negative status effects, but I would rather keep that on hand as a heal option. If I dropped a condemnation right in here and used Jormag's breath attack, I could probably freeze up most of the stuff on this side, leaving my other units free to do things. So I'm going to do that. Go forward, Ice Dragon. And please turn everything into ice. I got quite a few freezes in there. Not bad. Mostly just wanting to provide cover for these units. So, like, I can do this. Oh, they have a copper golem right in the middle of everything. For a bronze golem. It's a new unit. I'm probably going to want to try to freeze that. Freeze it or stun it. Anything good the fairy can hit? Oh good, the fairy can hit all of that. I'll take that outcome. That guy's really close to being dead. I would like to finish him off with a unit that doesn't have anything really better to do, but everybody kind of does have something better to do. I guess that archer could do it. Okay. And then you could finish him. Alright, good. Because I want to use these people to try to freeze that bronze golem. Slowing him did get rid of his attack of retaliation. Why can't I move? Did you get immobilized somehow? Dang it. Okay, I really wish he wasn't immobilized. In any case, I could go running right up to him now, because he can't really react. But I would much prefer to freeze him. But he's got adaptive armor. That's what's happening. Every time I hit him with an attack, they become more resistant to whatever type of damage I just threw at him. Could do the cloud in a bottle thing here. Although I'm not sure that it actually really helps me. I just really want to freeze this guy. Freeze or stun, one of the two. Doesn't matter which. I also want to get this guy out into the front line. The freeze has the slightly higher chance of working, I think. 39 versus... No, they're both the same. Okay, we'll do this one. I did get the stun on him. Okay, good. Alright, I think my hero is safe to move forward here. That fairy's going to drop an AoE on everybody, which will be annoying, but... At the very least, I think I can take out this copper golem. Or come close enough. Get out of the fire, bro. I might drop another one on him just to get him down low enough to where that guy can kill him. Or I could do this since he can't move anyway. Could maybe try to stun. Oh, I could stun the... I actually like this option. Stun you to prevent you from using your AoE on the next turn. Already chipping away nicely at their morale. Now that it's just this little swarm on the side over here, that's going to be a nuisance. I think they're shock units, right? So I'm just going to charge them before they can charge me. because they will do significantly... They're significantly less scary if you're the one getting in their face. And I think I have a pretty good chance to freeze that one in the back. Yep. He's frozen, so the eagle can freely go after this one, and I don't have to worry about getting flanked. Unless there's any more that I didn't notice. Next unit is you guys. Can come... Why don't you... I need you to get out of the fire. And then I'm probably gonna come guard him. Yeah, put this guy right here, put this guy right here, and use your defense mode to sort of protect him. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this one yet, but I do think I need to use a Bolt of Judgment here to try to stun something. Or just for the sake of injuring something. Gotta remember their leaders over there too. You know what? I'll save the Bolt of Judgment. I think I've got enough firepower to kill most of the other stuff that's in there. Let's see, you can go here and use your defense to kind of help protect people. I changed my mind. I'll drop this now. Because he's going to be hitting stuff with melee attacks on the next turn. Okay. It's a lot of regen. Keep using their big AoEs. Trying to get something going in the middle, but I don't think they're going to be successful. Oh no, they killed Dave! My hero got shoved back there. Okay, hero's in a little trouble. It's a good thing I locked down all that stuff up there. Alright, they're trying to pick on this little side group over here. They might get a kill on that. No, I don't think they will. Because I think they'll rout on this turn, probably. If I can manage to drop enough stuff. Most notably their leader. Which is in a very bad spot right now. I can also use the cloud in a bottle to push everything here away to buy myself even more time. Alright, I see a kill for the fairy here, so let's go. No, actually, you can't quite kill. Alright. It's a little disappointing, but maybe with that guy they can. Because they don't really have anything else to do. Miss. Crap. Okay. That's not gonna work. I could freeze the golem. I could try to freeze the hero.
Yeah.
I think what I really need more than anything else is to start dropping some of these units up here. I think my shamans can help with this. You move up. I would just want that fairy to be down and out of it. I'm thinking a tail swipe right here looks pretty nice. That opens up that fairy there to being killed. And also kind of pins down the other golem so that this guy can go after this one here. And now for the middle. resisted everything. Dave's dead there, but I can try to get him back up later. Let me switch down to this little fight here for a minute and see if I can figure this out. So, a lot of crap all over me here. They kind of need help. I kind of need help on multiple sides of the battlefield. I think I need to stick to my strategy of getting them to rout, which I can get a kill here. That hurts their morale a decent bit. Too many things can hit that war shaman. Let's drop you and maybe no, she can't freeze right now. If I freeze this guy, that would allow me to pretty much throw everything at her. Okay, that helps. Yeah, you, go. Oh, she's got a cool little counterattack there. I'm not sure if I'm going to get through this without perma-losing anybody. So right now I can get Dave back, but Dave is the dead berserker, by the way. He's just Dave now. But I feel like they're definitely going to kill something else unless I can get rid of their hero, like here. Actually kill their leader. Leader's morale is very low, so that's encouraging. From here I have a slightly better chance to hit them. It's not great, but it's 50, and I think I'll take a 50 in this situation. Although I need to make sure I kill that fairy, too. Who's left in the center area? Hero, the Ice Witch. Then down here I've got... Oh, that guy. Yeah, I think he's dead. I don't think I can save him. Yeah, this hero, she basically has to go after that fairy if I want to bring it down. So I'm going to do that with her. And that didn't really do as much to their morale as I was hoping. So no, I don't think I can kill their leader on this turn, which is extremely unfortunate. I'm thinking at this point that I may need to have my hero back off and kind of heal themselves, because there's too many things that could maybe hit me that would be really bad if they did. From here I'm at least kind of behind a building, so I might move here to where I'm next to the Iron Golem, which can't actually do anything to me on this turn. And I don't think they have anything that could reach the hero from here, so I could use my hero on the next turn to kill the Iron Golem and use heal on themselves right now, because I can't afford them to die. Somebody else is going to die. I don't think I can avoid it in this fight. Guys are just too worn down. Alright, defense mode for you, and just to make it take longer to kill. That guy in the back is going to be able to do whatever he wants. But hopefully their morale will be low, and that'll kind of hurt their feelings a little bit. Crits are nice, I'll take that. I do still have that regen active, and that other berserker shouldn't be able to die on this turn. He is going to die, which is kind of sad. Those war shamans have been the backbone of my empire for a while now. I've got another one kind of nearby I can bring in though. All right, then that berserker will go berserk, and this inquisitor might die. Yeah, I think they're gonna get him. Oh, he's still barely hanging in there. Oh, you jerks. Oh, they missed. Oh, he's still barely alive. I think he's gonna live for one more round. I might just lose the, I might be able to get out of this with just losing the War Shaman, which would be a pretty good outcome. I would take that. Now everyone's kind of ganging up on Jormag, though. I don't like that, but this is still a very good outcome. Okay. Free actions, any? Alright, we just need to do as much damage as possible here. I should be able to finish this. I'm going to try to get this guy with any unit that can't kill anything else. So probably you. Finish him off. And then what I would like you to do is to kill the gargoyle, or come close to it. I'm trying to free up her so she can blast this guy with magic. Could use the archer for that. Probably should. Alright, let's do that. If I can drop their hero here, which I can, yeah, you literally have no other job. Frick me. Okay. Never mind. Somebody needs to finish that hero. Alright, I think maybe you can do it. I don't know. Somebody get in there and hit him. That person had like not the knockback stun thing. With that hammer they're wielding. A crit would have been really nice there. Man, that guy getting knocked back messes me up pretty good here. I don't like that. I can use him to finish the hero off, but will it be enough to get everyone to rout? You don't really... This guy doesn't really have anything else he can do, so I'm going to do that. There.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, rout. Getting very close. Okay, hang on. You can kind of get behind and mess some stuff up here, I see. Yeah, go after that one. Has more health. Then I think you might be able to kill now. It's poison resistant. Jormag can kill basically whatever they want here. They could also freeze a bunch of stuff, but I need to be careful not to freeze my own units. Cloud in a Bottle has a little narrower range, though. I can kind of push these guys off of me a bit. And then maybe freeze them. There's still a guy hiding back there. There is.
Huh.
Yeah, drop him. I just need to break their morale. That's all I gotta do. That would hit my friendlies, so I don't want that. It keeps coming back to this golem up here. I need to take down the golem that's standing behind Jormag. Can you reach it, actually? You're a fairy. Oh, wait, did I get him? Oh, I did get him. Yeah, never mind. Okay. So, if I move Jormag here, big breath attack. Fairy must be blind. But even if I can get lucky and land a couple grazes, it might be enough. Give these men some healing. Some strengthened.
Uh-huh.
Okay, that crit was good, but not quite enough to trigger a full rout. Although most of their units already are. It's just the golems that aren't. Which I suppose should come as no surprise. So I have to think about what those golems can threaten, and it can threaten my friendlies. Although I'm not sure that there's a whole lot I can do about it. I could give even more healing to these guys. Make it harder for the golem to actually kill anything, but I think it still probably could. If I can get my hero up there, I could push it back with the cloud in a bottle. Sort of leaves this guy free to run amok, though. What's your morale at? Minus 46. They rout at minus 60. So we're not quite there yet. We're just going to have to deal with the golems. I think I'm out of mana. Yeah, I'm out of casting points. I don't think pushing him back really helps. I'll have to rely on the healing, and I'm just going to have to damage him. Hopefully that healing's enough. Oh, he is routing. Nobody else died? I don't think anybody else died. Okay, I think we got it. I think we got out of that with just the War Shaman going down, which is a pretty good outcome, in my opinion. Now, before we do anything else, I need to find out where Dave died and get him back. I may need you to help chase down things on the edges, so if I can pick this guy off with like any unit that can't really do that. Like the archer, could you deal with him? Actually, you deal with him. You missed. Okay, you go finish him off. Need units that can freeze stuff to try to lock down enemies running. Anything that can freeze or stun. Looks like those guys are going to get away, which is a shame. I would really like to chase down that Awakener. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, that's actually pretty likely to work. I'm going to do this. Let's move you out here. Okay, they are stuck. They're not going anywhere. Jormag could just try to straight up eat somebody, or I could just go for damage. Yeah, I'll have to try to freeze him with somebody. Probably you. And at least even if it fails, it still slows, so that's good.
Huh?
Alright. Finish him off. Alright, now, I think Dead Dave is there. Get him back. Get up, sir.
Uh-huh.
Welcome back to the land of the living. Alright, I'm gonna try to lock this guy down. To stun on him. Not as worried about the bannermen getting away. Mostly trying to get the big guys. But since I've locked him down, I have the liberty of going after them anyway. Because he's dead now.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Anybody else I want to try to chase down? I think that guy's out of range. I can maybe get him with this unit. Got it. Okay, there's a stun there. You can follow along for maybe a follow-up freeze.
Yeah.
So I guess you can just go kill him, or at least damage him. And it looks like that's the end of my turn. Except for moving you. Which I don't think is necessary. I think everybody else is locked in where they're at. 81% chance to freeze. Did not get the freeze, but I did get a slow. That's just as good. He's not getting away now.
Uh-huh.
What happened to the other guy? Did he die? Oh, I guess he did. Everything in that army died. Everything. And I just lost one war shaman. We just took out 36 units and lost one. Oh, that's a decisive victory if I've ever seen one. Now, we just have to hope purple can't recuperate from that so quickly as to, like, come back at me again before I've had a chance to heal. I need to pillage some stuff, I think. Jeez, this episode's been like an hour and a half long already, and it's been just fighting purple. I'm dropping a quick save here. I cannot risk the game crashing and me losing all that progress. No way. Okay, I would like to try to get some units together. Let's see. If you're on this side of the battlefield, 1, 2, 3. So I could go siege that. Let me get together a group of units that are beat up and go for another siege over here. And then I need to move Jormag's army over to this side. And I can add another Berserker to make up for the one I took away. Or I guess another Inquisitor. The Berserkers are all pretty badly beat up. And there we go. That's about as good as it gets, I think. And then you guys definitely need to pillage that. Get some extra health. Fortunately, this stack didn't get picked off. I was really worried about that. So we can bring them down. I've also got an extra war shaman that can come assist. But after that defeat, I think what I want to do is bring this guy over towards yellow. Yellow is getting real scary out here. And I think I want backup. If I was to attack this group, what would it bring in? It would bring in that 4 stack there. Okay, first things first. Let's get guided projectiles active. This apparently affects the Inquisitors, even though their range attack doesn't ever miss. It's interesting. Okay. So we've got guided projectiles. Mana income's kind of taking a hit again, but that's okay. We're going to be sieging down another city here before long. I'm trying to decide how I want to deal with these guys. What I would like to do... they didn't siege me, which sort of surprises. I think maybe they're trying to go help purple. What I would like to do is drop flash freeze on these guys if they position themselves poorly. So I think I'm going to get that ready. And maybe wait another turn. I'm going to want combat spells too, and that's the problem. What's the 4 stack? That's all tier 4 units. Holy crap. Oh my gosh, there's 5 tier 4s. No, there is now 5 tier 4s there. There's 9 tier 4s. I'm spotting 9 tier 4 units in this. There's 10, 11. Yeah, yellow's getting real scary. Okay. I want this guy to head down this way. Hopefully purple doesn't have stragglers. Oh, they probably could run out there and get him, but yeah, maybe that wasn't the best move for him. I think I want to redirect all of these guys towards going after yellow, because yellow is getting freaking terrifying over there. That's way too many tier 4 units. And I need to put that army down. The problem is Jormag's group just keeps getting beat up and beat up and beat up, and it's harder and harder to get more help down to them. I guess for the moment, I can spare one of these guys to come at this angle to replace the spot that was left open by the War Shaman that went down. But yeah, all the rest of these guys, I want going to yellow. They have made their case that they are still quite dangerous. I think dropping flash freeze on them is ideal, so I'm going to prepare that. It'll take a turn, and I'm not sure whether... Because if they go down to Jormag's group, that could spell some trouble. And they could get out of my range on this turn to where I can't chase them down. If I attack this stack, that at least kind of splits up the tier 4s a bit, but I'm still going to be fighting the biggest chunk of them all in one group. So, I don't know. Actually, I might cancel this. Abort that. I might cancel this and just have to... I may just have to fight them on this round, this turn. I do have guided projectiles now, so that should make somewhat of a difference. I can drop a regular blizzard on this group and hit a whole bunch of units all at once. But these guys are going to take forever to bring down. And I think Bram's army is going to get messed up pretty badly. If not outright dead. Now let's go ahead and get through this stuff, because I've got level ups to do. I am, with Jormag, going to start investing into Magecraft, I think. Just want to check up here to make sure Ancient Governor isn't more worth it. I don't think it really is. In this case, and Draconic Health, probably not so much. So yeah, I'm going to start going down the Magecraft line. Primarily, I want to get Magecraft 1 and 2, and then I want to get... Actually, Channel Power, what's that? Ooh, that actually is a... I'd rather get Channel Power, actually. Yeah, I'll get Channel Power and Magecraft, and after those two, it should unlock... Oh, Jormag leveled up twice there. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Then I get Magecraft, and then after that, I think that should unlock... No, it doesn't quite get Arcane Strength. But I could get Magecraft 2, and I could get Distant Evocation, which would just make my breath attack way more versatile. Also, she leveled up. Not surprising. Let's see, you were the melee fighter, but I did have you doing some army leadership stuff. Let's get you precision training for any ranged attackers in your army. Although, are there actually any ranged attackers in her army? There's really not. You know, let's start buffing her combat abilities. Let's get... Wait, I've learned 5 in Warfare. Which 5? Did I get... Oh, Killing Momentum requires 1 more Warfare skill to unlock. Cruel Weaponry is a good one, because it pairs well with what I'm doing. Zeal gives me spirit damage, that doesn't matter as much. Keen Edge is a higher crit chance, I like that. Or I could just give her defense. I'm going to go with Cruel Weaponry, because it fits very well into my build. Killing Momentum is actually maybe not as important. I think I would rather have the extra damage from Zeal. Killing Momentum is good, but... Well, actually, no, Killing Momentum could be very good, because I have a lot of abilities with her that are a single action use, that are like the Wand of Healing or something like that. That actually could open up a lot of opportunities, so we're going to pick that up. Also, she gets another signature skill. For this one... Maybe just a summon. Probably the Elemental. I don't really ever trust Assassinate, so we'll grab a Summon Elemental. And we've collected so many remains. And if there's nothing valuable on them, then they stay in the vault. They do have the Horn of Plenty. They have a lot of stuff on them. What's that one? Aster Carpenter? I might sell those remains. Do you have a Horn of Plenty? Does everybody? I think everybody does. Okay, Yep, everybody does, so... Aster Carpenter, Clemens the Wisecracker. These guys... Yeah, I don't think I need his stuff. She had a lot. I think for all the gold I can get out of this, 2 mana is probably worth it, but... Well... No, you know what? I'm just gonna leave them in there. The mana is needed more than anything else right now. I don't need gold. I just need to remember that I've got a lot of hero remains in here that have some items on them, and I can sell those if gold is needed desperately. I need more heavy-hitting frontliners. Just tier 3s, just like crazy is what I need. I will move him later. Frost Citadel, produce Berserker. I do need another building here. Could get for the item forge. I don't really have any of the resource to use it right now. Also could get... Oh no, I don't need that wizard tower upgrade. I would like that wizard tower upgrade, but that costs 200 mana, so we're not going to be getting that. Frostspire gets knowledge per adjacent snow or ice province. Counts as a research post. That would be nice to stick down here, I guess. Because I kind of need everything else laid out where it's at. So, yeah, I think I might build that. Improve my research a little bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything else in here. I mean, the extra draft income would be good. I basically can't build units fast enough right now. And then there's the Forest of Stakes, which is also more draft. Let's go with the Forest of Stakes. Let's get that built. Since I know where I want to build that, I'll just stick it right here. And then back to this mess. Alright, so guys, I'm going to leave this episode here. I know, I apologize that it was pretty much just fighting purple the whole time, but it had to be done. Fortunately, I'm hoping we've broken their will. I expect maybe one more big round of fights out of them, but I think it's going to take him a good couple turns to recover from that. Also, I think this guy might die. But you guys can let me know, what do you think of the situation with Bram up here? I am inclined to just attack now, take the losses, but knock out as many of those tier 4s as I can. It says impossible battle, but I'd move up other troops too. But that would be a bloody fight. I do have Blizzard ready. And my other options are to get Flash Freeze or just save the mana and use it in combat. Flash Freeze would be very, very nice to have at the ready, but the problem is if I wait another turn, I'm worried these guys will move out of the reach of my armies here and just go down south and cause trouble for Jormag. I do not want this siege to end under any circumstances. So right now I'm leaning towards attacking these guys just to keep them from going after Jormag. But you guys can let me know what you think in the comments as to how this should be dealt with. I think I want some feedback on this, because there's a lot of tier 4s in there. Like, yellow is straight up scary now. So if this siege against purple fails and I get kicked out and purple has a chance to regroup and yellow continues on the course they apparently have been, since I left them alone for too long, I still don't know for sure if I could win this game. I still feel like this is a little bit up in the air. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed that episode, and I will see you all next week. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Brayden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Roderick, Sarah Feingold, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.